Well, legend has it that there are about 7 bikes for every 10 people who live in Berlin. Berlin is very wide and very flat, which makes it very easy to get around, and there are 700 kilometres of cycling paths around the city. Well, a bike is considered a vehicle, just like a car, so you have to follow the same traffic light systems. Some of the cycle paths are compulsory and others are optional. And wearing a helmet, that's not compulsory by law, but of course it's highly recommended. You will notice that cars and trucks turn right in front of you while you're going straight ahead as a cyclist. It can be really scary, but it's okay if it's done legally. You do have right of way. You can. Even if you get looked at like you're committing a crime, it's okay to take your bike on board. Having said that, there are a few things to keep in mind. First of all, there are marked carriages on the trams, the U-Bahn and the S-Bahn where it's okay to take a bike on board. Secondly, you have to check if there's enough space, especially during peak time. And if there's not, you're going to be the first one that gets booted off. And finally, you need a ticket for your bike. That's in addition to the ticket you've already bought for yourself. If you're traveling with your bike a lot on public transport, then get the monthly ticket. It's a bargain. It's 1 month of travel for your bike for €10.20. Children under the age of 8 are allowed to ride on the pavement. In fact, they must ride on the pavement, and they can continue to do so until they're 10. And the law was recently changed to allow parents to accompany their kids on the pavement as well. Well, they say that the moment you get your bike stolen is the moment you become a true Berliner. You will have to invest in a good lock. You should always chain your bike to a pole or a fence if you can, if you're leaving it alone. And don't leave it in a busy area like a train station overnight or over a weekend. There are courtyards and basements in German buildings where you can store it if it's particularly valuable. Well, there might be a ton of cyclists in Berlin, but there are also plenty of pedestrians. When I first moved to Berlin, I had plenty of stern reminders from cyclists that I was standing in the cycle lane. It seems to be a rite of passage, but just wait until you start yelling in German at pedestrians yourself. That's when you'll know you've made it in Berlin.